the mountains, and I'm glad to see they're not here right now when you guys are doing so well financially. Is that right? Very simply, I'm going to give you a quick story about why I think you're in the right place, why I think it's very important that you be here tonight. And it goes back to Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And this is very simple. What my rich dad taught me was that if you wanted to be rich, you had to understand how to read financial statements, numbers. So at the age of 9, he showed me this and this. And this is income, expense, assets and liabilities. Very simply that, okay? So my poor dad was always saying to me, Padre, pobre, go to school and get a job. And my rich dad said, you'll never be rich if you do that. So my rich dad said, what you have to do is, and this is where my rich dad said he focuses on the asset column. So this is why so many people never become rich, is because they focus on a job versus assets. And the difference between an asset and a liability is really simple. Assets put money in your pocket whether I work or not. So the reason I was looking for a gold mine here in Peru was so I could build a gold mine and buy the gold mine, and it would put money in my pocket all the time. What most people do is they go to school and they buy a house, and what they do is they buy a liability, then they have a house, and then they have a car, and then credit cards. So they never get rich. The money just comes in and the money goes out. Okay? So financial intelligence begins knowing the difference between assets and liabilities. So the reason it is important for you to be here tonight is that there's 4 basic assets. And the number 1 asset is a business, to be an entrepreneur. The richest people in the world own businesses. You look at Bill Gates, he started Microsoft, Steve Jobs, Apple Computers. My wife Kim and I started the Rich Dad Company and all this. So today, the Rich Dad Company